Hi guys! Welcome to my channel where you can listen, learn and start speaking like a native. Because English is already next door. Just open it! So today we will be listening to a conversation between two people who meet for the first time in a cafe. You will learn how to introduce yourself even if you're a beginner. So let's start listening!
Do tonight again, even in another life.
Hi, excuse me. Is this seat free?
No, it's free. Please sit down.
Thank you. This cafe looks really nice. I've walked past it many times, but today is my first time coming inside.
Yes, it's a popular place. I come here quite often.
I can see why. It feels very cozy and calm here.
Yes, it's a good place to relax or work. Many people come here to work or meet friends. It's actually one of my favorite places in this neighborhood.
By the way, my name is Emma.
Nice to meet you, Emma. I'm Daniel.
Nice to meet you too.
Do you live nearby?
Yes, I moved here recently.
Oh, really? When did you move here?
About 2 months ago.
That's quite recent. How do you like it so far?
At first, it felt a little overwhelming. Everything is bigger and faster here.
Yes, big cities can feel like that in the beginning.
Before this, I lived in a much smaller city.
Was it very different?
Yes, very different. It was quieter and slower.
Do you miss it?
Sometimes I do. I miss the calm and the silence.
That's understandable.
But at the same time, I like the energy here.
There's always something happening.
Exactly. There are so many cafes, parks, and places to explore.
Do you like exploring new places?
Yes, I do. Sometimes I just walk around without a plan.
That's a great way to discover the city.
What about you? How long have you lived here?
I've lived here for about 5 years.
5 years is a long time.
Yes, I know the city quite well now.
Did you feel the same when you first moved here?
Yes, exactly the same. Everything felt new and a little confusing.
That's how I feel now.
It gets easier with time.
I hope so.
You will start finding your favorite places. Everything felt new and a little confusing. But after some time, you start to build small routines. You find your favorite cafe, your favorite grocery store, and your favorite place to walk. Slowly, the city becomes familiar, and eventually it starts to feel like home. 5 years ago, I moved here for work. At first, I planned to stay only a year or two, but life doesn't always go according to plan. I made friends here and found work that I enjoy, so I decided to stay longer. Now I can't really imagine living anywhere else.
I'm already trying to find a good grocery store and a good coffee place.
This cafe is a good start.
Yes, I think so too.
Do you work nearby?
Yes, I work not far from here.
What do you do?
I work in marketing.
That sounds interesting. What do you do in marketing?
Most of my job involves planning online campaigns and managing social media accounts.
So you create content?
It can be creative, but sometimes it also feels very fast-paced.
Why is it stressful?
The internet moves quickly, and trends change all the time, so every day feels a little different.
Yes, that can be difficult.
Sometimes I spend the whole day thinking about ideas. Other days, I spend hours looking at numbers and statistics. But overall, I enjoy it. I like working with creative people and coming up with new ideas. What about you? What kind of work do you do?
I'm a graphic designer.
Oh, that's nice. What do you design?
I design logos, websites, and digital graphics.
That sounds really interesting.
Yes, I enjoy it a lot.
Do you work from home?
Yes, most of the time.
That must be comfortable.
It is, but sometimes it feels a bit lonely.
I understand that.
That's why I like working in cafes sometimes.
To be around people?
Exactly.
That's a good idea.
Do you work from home sometimes?
No, I usually go to the office.
Do you like working in an office?
I like talking to people, but commuting is tiring,
Yes, commuting can be stressful.
especially in a big city.
That's true.
What do you usually do after work?
I like to relax. I do simple things.
Like what?
I watch movies, read books, or go for walks.
That sounds nice.
What about you?
I also like walking and reading.
What kind of books do you like?
Simple novels and sometimes self-development books.
That's interesting.
I enjoy walking in parks, especially in the evening when things get quiet. It helps me relax after work. Work can be quite stressful sometimes.
Evenings are the best time
Yes, it's quieter.
and more peaceful.
It helps me relax.
Do you go to parks?
Yes, I love parks.
There's a nice park near here,
Really? Where is it?
about 10 minutes from here.
I should go there.
Yes, it's very nice in the evening.
I will check it out.
Do you have any hobbies?
I like reading, walking, and sometimes watching movies.
That's nice.
What about you?
Photography has been one of my hobbies for many years.
Oh, that's interesting.
I started when I was younger, just taking pictures of friends and family. But over time, it became something more creative.
What do you like to photograph?
Now I like photographing cities, architecture, and everyday moments. Cities look completely different through a camera lens. Light, shadows, reflections, all of these small details become more noticeable. And night photography is especially beautiful. Streetlights create interesting patterns. Windows reflect colors. And the city feels quieter and more thoughtful.
That sounds beautiful.
I think photography teaches patience. Sometimes you wait a long time for the right moment, but when everything finally comes together, the result feels worth it. Traveling also gives me many opportunities to take photos.
Do you travel often?
Yes, I try to travel whenever I can.
Where do you usually go?
Not always far away, sometimes just a weekend trip to another city.
Do you like short trips?
But even short trips can feel refreshing. They break the routine of everyday life. You see new places, taste different food, and meet different people. And when you come back home, you often see your own city differently.
That makes sense. I hope that one day I can visit many different countries. Spain is definitely on my list.
That's a great choice.
I've heard so many wonderful things about the food, the weather, and the culture there. People say that life there feels more relaxed. Dinner happens later, people spend more time outside, and conversations last longer.
Yes, and people say life is more relaxed there.
That sounds like a beautiful way to live.
People spend more time outside.
Maybe one day I'll finally see it for myself. But for now, I'm still getting used to this city. And conversations like this make it feel a little more welcoming. Do you have a place you want to visit?
I would like to visit Japan.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, I like the culture and design.
That fits your job.
Yes, it does.
Maybe one day we will travel more.
I hope so.
For now, I'm still learning this city.
And you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
I'm glad I sat here today. Actually, one thing I've really been enjoying since I moved here is exploring the food. There are so many different places to eat. Back in my hometown, we had maybe 3 or 4 restaurants. Here, there is something new on every street. Last week, I tried a small Italian place near my apartment. The pasta was absolutely delicious. I think good food can make any place feel more like home. Do you have a favorite restaurant around here?
Yes, the food here is one of the best things about this neighborhood. There are so many good options within walking distance. My favorite is a small Japanese restaurant just around the corner. Very simple, but consistently excellent. I've been going there for about 3 years now. The owner knows my order by heart at this point. I think that's when you know a place has become part of your routine.
I'll have to try it soon. I've also been cooking more at home lately. When I moved here, I didn't know anyone, so evenings were quite quiet. Cooking became a way to keep myself busy. I like making simple things: soups, pasta, salads, nothing too complicated. My mother is a wonderful cook. She always made everything from scratch. I learned a lot from watching her in the kitchen. But somehow, her food always tastes better than mine. I think that's just how it is with mothers. What about you? Do you enjoy cooking?
I do enjoy cooking at home as well. Not every day, Sometimes after work there is simply no energy. But on weekends I like to take my time in the kitchen. It's a good way to slow down.
That's interesting. I think people who cook for themselves are usually more relaxed about food. They appreciate simple ingredients done well. What kind of food do you enjoy most?
I usually make Italian or Japanese food at home.
Italian food is hard to beat. Simple ingredients, but so much flavor.
Both cuisines use fresh, simple ingredients, and the process of cooking is quite relaxing. Chopping vegetables, listening to music, not rushing. It's very different from the pace of a working day. I think cooking teaches you to be patient and present. You can't really rush a good meal. Food also connects people in a very natural way. Some of my best conversations have happened around a table. People relax when they eat together. They talk more openly and honestly. There's something about sharing a meal that brings people closer. Maybe that's why cafes like this one are so popular. It's not just about the coffee. It's about having a place to sit, slow down, and connect.
I also love trying food from different cultures. Every cuisine tells you something about the people and the place it comes from. Food is really a kind of language in itself. So what are your plans for the rest of the week?
Actually, I have quite a busy week ahead. I have a few design projects to finish by Friday. One of them is a logo for a new coffee brand. Quite fitting considering where we are right now. And on Saturday, I'm planning to go to that park I mentioned. The light in the morning is perfect for photography. What about you? Do you have anything planned?
This weekend, I'm actually thinking of exploring a new part of the city. I heard there is a really nice market on Saturday mornings. Fresh vegetables, local bread, homemade jams, that kind of thing. I love markets like that. They feel more personal than supermarkets. You can talk to the people who actually made the food. I also want to find a good bookshop somewhere in the city. Back home, I had a favorite one I used to visit every few weeks. There's something special about browsing books with no plan. You never know what you might find.
There is actually a wonderful independent bookshop about 15 minutes from here. It's been there for over 20 years. Very cozy inside, wooden shelves, good lighting, and always quiet. The kind of place where you can spend an hour without noticing. I think you would really like it.
That sounds perfect. I'll definitely look for it this weekend. I also want to sign up for something new. Maybe a cooking class or a language exchange group. Meeting people with similar interests is a good way to settle into a new city. And it gives you something to look forward to each week.
That's a really good idea, actually. When I first moved here, I joined a photography club. It helped me meet people and learn the city at the same time. We used to meet on Sunday mornings and walk around different neighborhoods. Each person would photograph the same street differently. It was always interesting to see what others noticed. I think any group activity like that helps you feel less like a stranger.
Exactly. You stop feeling like a visitor and start feeling like a resident. That's what I'm working towards. One small step at a time.
I'm glad you decided to sit here today. It's always nice to meet someone new and share a conversation. And who knows, maybe this cafe will become your favorite place in the neighborhood too.
Thank you for the conversation. It was really nice talking to you.
Thank you too. Bye.